Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play Bounded by Fate, Cursed Soulmates. Another Yandere dating sim found on itch.io. Let's begin. Ending notes, this game has multiple endings. To fully enjoy the game, please try at least 3 playthroughs with different sections. Oh yes, one last question. What's your name? YN. Thank you, please enjoy. After a major car accident, he thought life would never return to normal. However, despite some residual aches and pains, it seems like the only real change was losing your means of comfortable transportation. My truck. Now you became accustomed to taking a train to and from work. Smashed like a sardine in the morning and jostled by crowds in the evening. I don't have trains running around where I live. And ever since you woke up in the hospital after the incident, you start to see a red string connected to your pinky finger, winding off into the distance, leading to somewhere unknown. You can't tell whether it is a blessing or ill omen, but you do feel confused, but you decide to ignore it for now, aside in anticipated dread. A little confused, but you decide to ignore it for now. Let it be. Although it bothers you, there's no point of stressing over something that you can't change. You've been tempting to try cutting the string, but you stopped at the last minute for fear of what could happen. Even if you did want to mention it to your therapist, now the mental health coverage from the accident inspired, it would cost you $200 an hour to speak with them. That's a lot. You can't bring yourself to justify such a cost just yet, so you decide to let it go for the present. One other thing changed since the incident. You look tired today. Who is this? Block. Who is this? No response. How odd. You start to receive some cryptic text from the unknown number. You try not to let it get to you, but a shiver runs down your spine regardless. If this is a secret admirer, why don't they reveal themselves? Although their approach is wrong, you wouldn't mind it meeting someone new. As various thoughts run through your head, the train finally screeches to a halt. Your fellow sardines begin spilling out from the platform, pushing you through the open doors, just a little too fast. Almost tripping over your own feet, you feel a string pull you. Taunt. Is the other end of the string close? Distracted, you're only just able to find your footing when suddenly a shoulder rammed into you. Oh, what the heck? A rebellious-looking man with dyed hair and piercings just slammed into you and didn't even apologize. Hey! You swallow your words after seeing the way he's dressed. Although he has no visible tattoos, his neo-gangsta, hype boy style intimidates you. More than anything, the sword on his back is is that even illegal? Never mind. You say quietly. He gives you a stare and opens his mouth as if to say something, but changes his mind. Is that a hint of disappointment you sense? Turning around, he shakes his head and continues heading towards the opposite direction. What a butthole. After a long day of being encouraged by your micromanaging boss, followed by being pushed around in the train station, you sincerely doubt your day could get any worse. Ugh. But of course it could. The red string, which was taut just moments ago, has now somehow become tangled amongst the feet of countless passerbys. You didn't even know that string could get physically tangled just like this. Luckily, a pair of strong arms catch you from behind.
Whoa there, huh? You seemed a little unsteady on your feet.
Wait, did I? Okay, it's voice. Whoa there, you seem a little unsteady on your feet. A super handsome guy. You only sing men this good looking on TV. His hair is all white, but rather than making him look old, it complements and frames his porcelain-like skin. It's unfortunate that his expression is a little too harsh, otherwise he might have looked even more like a doll. You also can't help but notice his adornments. Is that a Rolex? Sure, it must be fake. And he has a red string. You're not an expert, but he appears to be decked from head to toe in high-quality brand or best like repetition products. But a lavender suit? Various thoughts flash through your head as slender, panelist-like fingers grip your shoulders gently but firmly. Your eyes are suddenly drawn into your own hands. The red string is twisted and turning itself around your finger, reeling itself in. Unbelievable. The shortened red string is now pointing your direction to this man. Is this fate or... You stiffly freeze just a moment before finding your words. This man still hasn't let you go. Hello. Oh gosh, thank you so much. Hi, thanks for catching me. Can you let me go now? Hi, thanks for catching me. Can you let me go now? Although the man is indisputably handsome, something about him seems off. You can't put it into words, but you have the gut feeling that you should keep your distance. Hi, thanks for catching me. Can you let me go now? Sorry if I seem a little touchy. I've just been through a lot recently. He complies, raising both hands, taking a single step back, smiling all the same. The red string seems to wither around us as if upset at the new distance, however small. Thank you. You narrow your eyes while scrutinizing every aspect of the man, trying to remember details while not being too obvious. Especially details that you might need to give to the cops. Height, hair color, face, clothes. Why would I need to do that? Just in case. After the incident, your new potential stalker, you're always preparing for the worst scenario. Noticing your gaze and guessing your intentions, the man grins widely like a crocodile.
Look as long as you want, love. I'm all yours.
We already know you're a Yandere. He raises his arm and gives a little spin, as if to show off every aspect of himself to you. He even unbuttons his jacket and starts to pull up his sweater, giving a tiny glimpse of abs. Ah, no thank you. No need for that. You tuck your face into the crook of your elbow and shudder. This man is definitely off his rocker. Anyways, thanks again for your help. But I really need to head home now. It's been a long day. You can't wait to get some actual rest on your bed at home, no longer wearing your restrictive office clothes. Work and commuting to work have been like heck recently. And with the red string and your odd encounters today, you don't feel the need to press things any further. The red string leading to the man is very curious indeed, but you are worn out. If this man is really your soulmate or something along those lines, you're sure you will meet again anyways. Whether you like it or not. Unfortunately, the man doesn't seem to read your mood. Wait. Please. He stops you. He's shaking. A crazy look overtakes his eyes as he grabs your wrist. Oh, what the heck? I just mean, I just want to make sure you're okay. Okay? Dude, you're not hiding your yanderiness. He rattles on unhingingly. Where are we going? Why don't I go with you? What is this man saying? He grips your wrist tight. His grip on your wrist tightens. Okay, sorry. I'm really tired from work, and I need to be alone right now. Heck no. Well, sorry. I'm sorry. You almost yelp. The words come out more loudly than you intended. I'm really tired from work and I need to be alone right now. Alone? The man's gaze wanders too far away a place. Perhaps he is just distracted, but he finally releases you. You let out a quiet sigh of relief. That's too bad. Another time then. We have tons of time. Time? Ah, I can wait. I've waited this long. This is nothing. Haha. He clears his throat. My name is Yasha, and you'll be seeing me around. He gives a charming smile and a curt, gentleman bow. Good night, YN. I'll see you next time. ... How do you know my name? How does he know your name? After what feels like an eternity, you finally reached the convenience store by your apartment. I'm so tired, but I should really stop in and pick something up to eat. The fridge is empty. I knew I should have gone shopping instead of doom scrolling all day Sunday. As you browse the aisles mindlessly in search of a snack, you see a different type of snack. It's that guy. What's that? Cat. That punk who bumped into me on the subway. I should give him a piece of my mind. Your eyes move again to the sword in his back. It hasn't been much time since you last saw him, but he's still carrying the sword around so brazenly. Or at least give him a lecture to be a better person. You fantasize about confronting him, but when you look up again, he's gone. Exhausted, you finish up your purchase and head home. Falling back home, your bed is calling your name. Without changing clothes, you collapse on top of the covers to scroll on your phone for a while to decompress. You crack open the convenience store bento you purchased and start chowing down. Didn't your mother tell you not to eat while laying down? Nom nom nom. On the bed, gross. Don't judge me, self. As you're unscrumptiously chewing, it was so good seeing you today. You drop your chopsticks. It lands on the bed and leaves a little stain, but you have more important things to address. Is it that guy? What was his name again? Yasha? You don't remember giving him your phone number. I didn't get to tell you in person, but we were actually soulmates. From a past life. What? What the heck is this guy saying? Where did this come from? This life too. I know you. We just met, but I felt the instant connection. If it's alright with you, I'd like to keep in contact and get to know you too. Anorim. You see Yasha's message, but decide not to respond. Nope. You decide to shower and get ready for bed. Regardless of what happened today, as corporal wage slave, you still need to go to work the next day, and the day after, and the day after that, and the day even after that. Thinking about work, your recently human interactions completely disappear from your mind, as in essential dread lures you into restless sleep. Next week, you knew you, or so you will like to think, if it wasn't just the same thing day in and day out. The 9 to 6 grind has left you jaded. Although a new problem keeps rearing its ugly head, leaving you unable to rest. You had better start responding. You really don't want to know what will happen to you if you keep this up. The string is still exhibiting odd behavior, as if it has a life of its own. You could tell this is definitely favors Yasha. Like today at work. It usually doesn't disturb you when you're in important meetings, but for some reason it was especially active today. I can't believe I'm dealing with paper cuts at this age. The red string tugging at you roughly, that your fingers brush over the edges of the printout, causing a small but stinging paper cut. Making me look like an idiot in front of my boss. Crap. What the heck was Yasha been doing to make the string act like this? It's like, yeah, they just look at me and laugh. Could he have been close to your company building? You've been receiving random phone calls directed to your extension, but the caller never speaks. If you had a spare time to think about more deeply about it, you would probably find it incredibly upsetting. In the back of your mind, the calls remind you of several true crime documentaries centered around missing, possibly dead persons. Also kind of reminds me of, never watched it, but one with the babysitter and the phone call and the person was in the building. It's kill or be killed. You mutter under your breath, and you just bark from the train. Like, I think that's what happened. I don't know. As your legs carry you forward mindlessly, you muse about how you deal with the stalker if they did try to launch an attack. Well, if your stalker's your soulmate, would I run or fight? Secretly, you almost hope for the excitement of something extraordinary happening. Although your accident was a huge deal at the time, now that you settle back into your routine, you find life the same as always. Think of your empty medicine cabinet, you find yourself shuffling towards the convenience store again. Although you like to hone your cooking skills, your soulless, white-collar job leaves you with little time to work on skills or hobbies, except flattery and bull crap. I should pick up some band-aids. As you crouch down to examine women's assortment of band-aids and ointments, you find a presence wrestling behind you.
Don't turn around.
Although this is your first time hearing his voice, you recognize him instantly. Out of the corner of your eye, you watch a glimpse of blue hair. Despite it being over a week since you last saw him, you found it hard to forget someone dressed so flashily amidst the sea of suits and workwear.
You don't have to believe me, but you're in great danger.
I figured I have a Yandere soulmate. I might believe you. This is unexpected. Can I ask, why did you bump into me like that? It hurts, you know. The man shifts uncomfortably and rubs the back of his head.
I'm sorry. I did it unintentionally the first time you met. Ever since then, I've done it the same way.
Isn't this only the second time we met? You have the feeling the conversation is about to jump down in the rabbit hole. A different one from Asha's, but still. Oh, lordly. It's like, no, he's been stalking us too. Is it too much to ask to meet a non-crazy hot guy? Regardless of your thoughts, the man continues, nope, because we go for Yandere's here.
I guess I don't have to do it the same way next time.
Now that we made contact,
Huh.
he trails off, seemingly cackling something in his head for a moment. Next time, next time. This crazy guy keeps saying next time, like this is the second or third run of life. Is it actually? You wonder for a moment, but catch yourself before your thoughts go too far off the rails. Who are you? And what the heck do you want from me? And just as the man is about to answer, he suddenly jerks his head towards something outside the store, remind you of a dog picking up the fricassee, undetectable by human ears. Damn. I think we don't have time. I think he's close to making a decision on you in this cycle. But we'll see you again. He pulls the brim of his baseball cap down fur to scare his face. Meet me here next time. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything for you this round. If possible, I hope you come out alive. Alive? You raise your voice, but he's already halfway out the door. Good luck. The convenience store clerk gives you a dirty look from your shout, but you have no time to reflect. What the?
Babe.
Lie in. You spin around.
What's a coincidence?
I didn't think I'll see you today. Liar. He comes to see you every day. If you decenter yourself and try a few things again, the man that would mean that he has business in the convenience store every day, but he never buys anything. It seems his tastes are too refined to stoop to instant new level fare. So you're pretty sure he's just here for you. Why do you even eat this garbage? You should come over to my place. I'll whip up some Michelin triple star level stuff in minutes. I was a chef in the life just before this one, you know. It's like, okay, I'm getting out of here. Turning back to the band-aids and ointments, you swiftly make your decisions. Oh no. Did you get hurt? You whip around as Asha swiftly grabs and pulls your wrist, inspecting your hand for damage. Did he know where you were injured ahead of time? Or is he just guessing? Oh, no. You can't get hurt. Your body's too precious. What the?
Babe.
Every inch of you is my treasure. In this life, and in every life. He pauses.
Babe, you know I would give you the moon and the stars if I could.
Okay, I'm gonna go out.
You just need to trust me.
His facial expression takes a jarring turn. He crooks his head to the side like a horror movie mannequin. Thankfully, it doesn't look like anything was dislodged or broken by his neck, but the angle is still unnerving.
And I need you to not betray my trust.
Is he a vampire? Who are you again? How dare you not recognize me? Frickin'. Excuse me? What the? Dare to ignore me? Me? Excuse me, sir? You're causing a disruption in our business. Can you please leave? Oh, my dear. You deserve what's coming to you. He spins around with a flourish after giving a cartoony maniacal laugh, brushing past the convenience store with a whiff of, and he makes himself scarce. This is your stalker, and our soulmate, and our Yandere, yep. You thought he would be a little cooler, Maybe more mysterious. Definitely less childish and immature. Just because I ignored him. LOL. Excuse me? You too. You're regressed. Yes. Very sorry for the disturbance. Gah! You've never been kicked out of a business before. Maybe when you were in middle school. Or middle schooler, but never as an adult. Am I still gonna be able to shop here later? You start to resent Ashwa despite how not really remembering who he is, or what his deal is. So so embarrassing. This has to be one of the most embarrassing moments of your adult life. That damn stalker. I was stalking me. Another exhausting week. What was the last time you took PTO? I should try to finish my accident rehabilitation faster. After taking so much time off to recover from the accident and your month-long period of hospitalization, you feel guilty trying to submit time for mental health day. Am I working myself to death? He mumbled dramatically. But you know you can keep going. You can keep going. It could be worse. We could have a stalker. Oh wait, we do. Much, much worse. These days, the red string is tugging on you more and more urgently. Have you made up your mind yet? He's still messaging you. Damn. He's still started coming by my work. It seems he knows the CEO of your company. At this point in time, you don't even question how or why. At least you haven't been forced to go to the company dinner with him as a guest or a client. Your coworkers and office receptionists all assume that you're dating. I'm not dating him. He's stalking me. I still haven't made up my mind. Maybe I wouldn't be opposed to being with him, but he scares me. A million thoughts run through your head as a train chugs silently, on and on. YN? A voice calls your attention. You spin around with a gasp. The train hasn't reached your spot yet, but still, it will soon. You. Hey. How does he know your name? You're pretty sure you never told him your name either, just like Asha.
I'm glad to see you're still alive.
You glance around the train suspiciously before taking a step closer to him. The train is unreasonably full, but not enough to prevent some degree of privacy. Were you expecting me to be dead by now or something? You spit out the hushed tone.
Please, be at ease. I just want to help.
At ease? There's a guy who's stalking me, literally showing up at my workplace and standing outside my apartment in the middle of night. Yeah, that was staying in our, literally standing out in the middle of the night, staring at us. Did he go take a class with someone like Peter and stalking? Making really scary silent phone calls, texting me all the time, follow me everywhere I go. Okay, the silent phone calls creep me out more. You want me to be at ease? You really don't mean to. But the pent-up stress from work, your stalker situation causes you to unleash your frustrations on this man. I'm sorry. I really don't mean to take this all on you. You didn't deserve that. You hold a meditative stance for a moment to calm yourself down. I am calm. I'm a rock. I'm a mountain. Nothing can disturb me. The man chuckles, God humorously, while watching you, not seeming too upset by your little meltdown.
Are you quite alright now?
Yes, I think I'm calmed down enough. Okay, you mentioned help. Can you help me? I think I might be able to in the next round. Not this one, unfortunately.
I promise.
but the next one. I swear it. Is it a trick of the light? He seems to glow with a light greenish hue. Are you listening right now? Have Asha's antics really pushed you over the edge?
I'm sorry.
It's hard to explain, but I really prefer to tell you more privately. Neurologically, scanning the train for any signs of Asha poaching or watching you agree. What do you mean, the next round? Have you heard of YOLO? You only live once? I'm not sure if he has it in him, but I might not have it next time if this goes on. If you know what I mean. Which is to say, what if he kills me before the next round or whatever comes? He sighs and sits down on one of the open seats.
Right.
I'll explain everything in due time. Tekka is Yandere, so he can technically kill us, so... No matter what happens this round, you'll be alright in the end.
I promise.
You should get off here. I'll stay for a little longer. Too long and Asha will definitely notice. Why are you trying to help me? Do you get something out of this? Or is it just duty? He muses for a moment. A jealous smile flickers across his face before it's gone. It is for now. But I'm warming up to you. He smirks as the train glides to halt, and you hide your pinkish cheeks with one palm, turning your head to the side. This is your stop. Text me. Giving us a single nod, you quickly shuffle off the train. The red string is tugging at you, periodically burst, as if trying you for your secret secret meetings with the blue-haired man. Dane, I still don't know his name. Resolve to ask him his name first thing when you see him again. Did you make it home safely? Yeah. After an exhausting day, you're finally home. You dance around in front of the fridge. You actually went grocery shopping on the weekend. Now you don't need to go to the convenience store. The creepy stalker guy followed you to the grocery store, but after seeing that you flat out ignored him, he stormed off somewhere else. Very eagerly, you might add. Should you perhaps be concerned? You begin to wonder if it wasn't such a good idea to ignore him like this. Life with a stalker is hard. Tired from everything that transpired during the day, you lay your head down to rest. Your dreams are filled with twisting scenarios and haunting memories of getting lost in places that are most nostalgic, but just a little off. From afar, you can hear a warped male voice laughing, but I can't tell where it's coming from. Finally, everything fades to black in your dreams as well. Another tiring day at work. It's been several weeks since your first encounter with Yasha. You've been waking up in a cold sweat these days because he's making his attempt more and more obvious. It starts small, but things have been escalating more and more as the days pass. First your work, then all of your outings. Despite your best efforts, he managed to bear his way into all aspects of your life. You've been gathering evidence to report it to the police, but now there's so many outsiders have witnessed you together, you fear it might be treated as a domestic dispute versus an actual crime. More than anything, you kept receiving frightening messages from him on your phone. Dare to ignore me? I think you don't value your life. You have blocked the user and can no longer send or receive messages from them. It took a while, but you finally decided to block him. You just couldn't take it anymore. Threats of violence kept escalating, but whenever you tried to screenshot his messages, your phone seems to experience some sort of glitch. Dare to block me? You have blocked us and can no longer save messages from them. Stop. I hope you're ready for what's coming. You updated your settings to no intercept messages from people added to your phone book. You updated your settings to only accept messages from people added to your phone book, but seems that he really has some hacking skills. Still, since he hasn't friended your identity or leaked your personal information, with lack of physical and photo evidence of his threats, people online, legal advice founders, said that there was probably nothing more you could do about it. For now, you have a little shake to brush off the vibes you were getting from the messages. I better head home. I'm not heading home, he knows where I live. You open the door to your home and feel that things are not quite right. A chill creeps down your spine, starting from the top, crawling down towards the bottom, chilling one verbatim at the time. As it works its way back up, you feel a presence behind you. Foolish. Dare to ignore me. I wonder if it wasn't such a good move to flat out ignore Asha entirely. Crap. Your body spasms as you awaken by the painful sensation of a cord wrapped around your neck, pulling you tighter, and still tighter. You can't breathe. Asha's stringing you with the red string. You're dying. Your life is flashing before your eyes.
This could have gone so much more smoothly. We could have had some more fun stories to write. Oh. We met a little too late in this life. But it could have been fun, right?
My love. How I hate you in some lives.
You could barely hear his voice. Hear him, your vision wrapping. You could barely perceive colors and sounds.
We could have had everything together, but you just had to ruin it again!
So I've done it before. Guess we'll just have to try this again. You can't hang on no longer. This is the end of the line for you. Again and again and again. His laughter echoes in your ears until everything morphs into black. Ending one sweet release. It's like, okay, sorry, I already said that. And we already know that'll probably be bad. Okay. You're at a loss for words. The man might be more unhinged than you potentially thought. Sure. And we're going to go with the unhinged person go with us. You have a feeling you regret saying yes. But it's too late now. The man finally lets go of your wrist and acts as if he didn't have a random outburst just moments ago. Wonderful. Yes, wonderful. You have a feeling you just agreed to let your stalker accompany you. Well, my stalker and my soulmate, and the person that technically RIP'd me last ending. Hope to goodness that I'm wrong. You think to yourself that you'll be wiser not to go directly home. Let him find out lest he find out where you live. It's something he doesn't already know. Asha, he didn't even tell us his name, skirts the neighborhood with his eyes, winking wildly, as if he's on the lookout for someone or something. Not seeing whatever he's looking for. He gives a satisfied smile and refocuses on you. Without asking, he motions for you to follow and step into the convenience store to pick out a couple of bowls of instant ramen, assuming one for you and one for himself. Or is it just a coincidence, or one of those ramen tubs is your favorite flavor? Or does he have a exquisite taste? Although you just met, you can't help but hope that he'll hand you your favorite, whether he picked it out by pure coincidence or something else. Seeing that he's been stalking us, he's got a favorite for us. I really shouldn't have expectations for some guy I just met, especially morality. You muse that it might be rude if you assume that he's purchasing one for you. But hey, if he wasn't, why did he motion for you to follow him? To watch? Unfortunately, he does seem to have bought them for intention of giving one to you. You watch as he pays, grabbing 2 pairs of disposable wooden chopsticks and several napkins, and moves to the hot water dispenser to fill both up tubes. The 2 of you step outside to eat. You're waiting for the noodles to cook, and you can't help but think about how experienced he seems at this. Are you buying stuff? Does he just go by picking people up with ramen? No, well, the red string probably indicates that he knows. Or does he want something else from us, from me? It's Soulmate, so yeah. Probably doesn't want to kill us this time. Who knows? The 2 of you are silent for just a moment or two until he smoothly removes both lids and hands you your chopsticks. You both begin to blow on the noodles and soup and reduce the heat before digging in. He blows on his ramen much more than a few times. Got a real cat tongue, aye? However, you're shocked by his next move. Unexpectedly, he brought his chopsticks to your mouth for you to eat. Eat them. Struggling, you decide to go for it. He may have blown on the noodles a little too long. They're totally cold and tasteless in your mouth. Sorry for all this rush. It's been rough. It's been rough for me. But everything's good now. Or it will be. Now that you're here. I'm Yasha, you know. We're actually soulmates. That's what the red string is all about. He says between slurps of ramen. We lived countless lives together, traveling countless planes, had children together, went childless by choice, then had children again. I seriously hadn't gone over when our daughter died during the Black Death. After that, I made sure to study up on medicine and potions. Soulmates. It's just took me a little longer than usual to find you this time. He cracks a smile that looks almost grotesque, filled with pain. If I found you any later, we might have been at risk of not having healthy children. I think I want children in this life. Don't you? Well, I can't do this, but that's my that's my actual answer. He's insane. Children sounds lovely. Because I'm doing that's what I'm supposed to do for ending too. Children sound lovely. He seems a little odd, maybe a little misled, but you feel that his heart is in the right place. More than anything, the red string is a string that no one else can see. Seems like an infallible proof that he could be your soulmate. He does give you shivers, but it might be worth giving you a chance. It's getting late. Can I see you home? Sure. He sees you home. He walks you home and everything seems normal. I'll message you later. You never gave him your phone number. Oh, he already has it. Crap. It's now the middle of the night, but you find yourself a little hungry. Sparing yourself a little internal lecture on how you should try to cook more and eat healthier, you silently pull on your coat and get ready to go. You're still wearing pajama bottoms, but you're pretty sure the convenience store employees would have seen you and everything except your underwear. day outfits, work outfits, pajamas. I feel like I wouldn't stop there so often if it wasn't so convenient. Har har. You laugh internally as your own lame pun as you start your late night track. After what feels like an eternity, you finally reach the convenience store by your apartment. So tired, but I really should stop in and pick something up to eat. The fridge is empty. I knew I should have gone shopping instead of doom scrolling all day Sunday. As you browse the aisles mindlessly in search of a snack, you see a different kind of snack. It's a man who gave you his number in the alleyway station. What does he want from you? Is he interested in you? Oh yeah, because this is ending 2, and I already did ending 1. Because the dialect changes. Is he interested in you? It doesn't seem like he's your stalker. We already have our stalker. It's our Yandere soulmate. But you can't know for sure. You find yourself in a stare down with him until he finally averts his eyes. This is going to get long. Is there somewhere private we could talk? Yes. You're still a little unsure about this man, but something about you intrigues him. What did he mean by "can I help" on the note he handed you? Against your better judgment, you decide to just take him to your apartment to chat. Actually, wait a minute. No.
I see.
Your loss. The man looks a little shaken back by your refusal, but he pulls at his lower hat and nods in acknowledgement of your decision. I'll be on my way then. You have my number if you change your mind. He wanders off. You finish up your purchase before heading home. Following back, your bed is calling your name. Without changing clothes, you collapse on the top of the covers to scroll on your phone for a while to decompress. That was an interesting experience. You're mumble to yourself. It was good seeing you today. It's Yasha. I don't remember giving him your phone number. Hi. Hi. Hey, cutie. He seems harmless enough, and you don't have many friends, so you decide to text him back. He replies very energetically and sweetly. His enthusiasm for you is obvious and a little overwhelming. Although you feel like although you'd like to keep talking, you need to pause the conversation for now. Good night, cutie. Your heart thumps a little harder. He might be a little off, but he sure is nice. You decide to shower and get ready for bed. Regardless of what happened today, as a corporal rage slave, you still need to get to work the next day, and the day after, and the day after that, and the day after, even after that. Think about work. Recent human interactions completely disappear from your mind as essential crisis lures you to restless sleep. Next week, new you. Or so you'd like to think, if it wasn't just the same thing day in and day out. Day in and out, day in and day. You have a paper cut. Didn't you have a paper cut last week? Or was it years ago? The days seem to blend in to each other. I had a work meeting to string my finger. The train comes to a stop and you keep repeating several things in your head. You stop again to examine the first aid and supplies again. Unlike last time, you didn't feel the pressure of anyone behind you. He isn't here this time. What the heck are you talking about? Last time he was here. Now you sound crazy. Right as you're incredibly lost, New sounds grab your attention.
Babe,
Why in? You spin around.
what a coincidence.
I didn't think I'll see you here today. Again. Liar. He comes to see you every day. You look up at him. He's just as devilishly handsome as ever. You feel like the exact situation has happened before. It has. Just like this, you were looking for ointment. Wasn't that today, though? You can't remember this having happened in the past. You're pretty sure it's been years since you last had a paper cut. Do you even eat this garbage? Garbage? You should come over to my place. I'll whip you up some Michelin triple star levels stuff in minutes. You could come over to my place. Okay. What? You could come over to my place. I'll whip you up a Michelin triple star level stuff in minutes. What? Then something about you being a chef in a past life. Yeah. Something like that. You show off. What's this coming from? Oh, so it's Groundhog Day type thing. We could literally, or Happy Death Day, Groundhog Day. This is the only the second week since the man began full-fledged stalking you, but it already feels like you had this exact conversation at least one other time. How do you know? Are you starting to remember? Yasha puts both hands over his mouth, just in shock. He looks like he's about to cry. Ryan, please tell me you remember. You snort and casually read the back of the ointment on sale. No antibiotic properties, damn.
No.
Oh no. Did you get hurt? You whip around as Yasha swiftly grabs both your wrist, inspecting your hand for damage. Did he know where you were injured ahead of time? Or is he just guessing? Oh, he knows. Oh, no. You can't get hurt. Your body's too precious. Every inch of you is my treasure. Then why did you RIP me in last ending? In this life and in every life. He pauses. Babe.
You know I would give you the moon and the stars if I could. You just need to trust me.
His facial expression takes a jarring turn. He cracks his head to the side like a horror movie mannequin. Thankfully, it doesn't look like anything was dislodged or broken in his neck, but the angle is still unnerving.
And I need you to not betray my trust.
You're scaring me. Why are you being like this? You subconsciously gulp in fear. Is he being like this because he saw you're interacting with the blue-haired man? Oh, but wasn't that last time? Your head hurts again. There's a sharp piercing sensation in your brain when you remember certain things. Why in? Yasha looks concerned for you, but he's obviously still upset. I won't betray you. Why are you accusing me of something I haven't done? You can play dumb all you want. Don't think I'll buy into that for a minute. His eyes are like two blood-red vacuums, sucking you into an abyss of crimson. You shudder. Somehow, he just seems to know everything that transpired between you and their man, even though it hasn't happened this playthrough. Even though you did nothing to warrant guilt or hiding, your heartbeat sullights in fear.
Regardless of
Whatever you do,
wherever you go,
whoever you talk to, you are
I
mine and always will be.
Okay.
there is no such thing as escape.
Well, we're gonna do every route, so we're gonna find out if there's a such thing as escape.
You will be with me in life or death. I can make your life a living hell or a heaven on earth. It's up to you to decide which one. But you must make your mind up. I tire of waiting.
Asha's words echo in your head as you stumble your way home. You can't remember how you got back. By the time you came into your senses, you were already brushing your teeth in preparation for bed. I can't. What the heck was that all about? What is he demanding from me? What did he mean about no escape? Crazy. You spit out your toothpaste foam and everything melts into gray as you mentally prepare yourself for work the next day. Another exhausting week. When was the last time you took PTO? I should tire to finish my acid rehabilitation faster. After taking so much time off to recover from the accident, your month-long period of hospitalization, you feel guilty trying to submit time for mental health day. Am I working myself to death? You mumbled dramatically, but you knew you could keep going. It would be worse. Much, much worse. These days, the red string is tugging on you more and more urgently. Have you made up your mind yet? He's still messaging you. Damn. He's even started coming by your work. It seems he knows the CEO of your company. At this point in time, you don't even question how or why. At least you haven't been forced to go on a company dinner with him as a guest or client. Your coworkers and office receptionists all assume you're dating. I still haven't made up my mind. Maybe I wouldn't be opposed to being with him, but he scares me. A million thoughts run through your head as the train shrugs slightly on and on. Did you make it home safely? Yeah. After an exhausting day, you finally are home. Dance around in front of the fridge. You actually went grocery shopping on the weekend. Now you don't need to go to the convenience store. But how will you meet up with? He once again, at the stabbing headache, veers its ugly head for a moment. Who? Asha insisted on escorting you around the grocery store, so you end up letting him push the cart while awkwardly trying your best to ignore his presence. Like with a stalker is hard. Life is with a stalker is hard. Hey. It was fun today. This cute sticker. Babe. I had fun too. Babe, are you warming up to me? Please say yes. Yeah. Maybe it's worth giving him a chance. You recently agree. Maybe he will surprise me. I just have to give him a chance. Wild thoughts swirl around your head as you lay your head to rest for the night. Another tiring day of work. But things are looking up. Hey, ho. After opening your mind and getting to know Asha more, you realize he's just as amazing as he is handsome. After getting to try life multiple times, he's a successful businessman. Tall, rich, and handsome. You finally met your dream man. Everything is perfect. Absolutely no need to worry about anything at all. Except that he's a stalker. There's just one thing that bothers you. He seems to get a little too excited in bed, especially when it comes to the red string. Babe, since he couldn't see it connecting to you for a period of time, it's like an anchor to him, helping him stay grounded. Or maybe, truthfully, it's like a chain to him, chaining him to the past and any potential future that involves you. He really loves the red string. He cherishes it, caresses it. At times, he even fondles it. I think he likes the red string more than he likes me. You convinced this is totally normal behavior. It's not. You're totally just making excuses for him. Yes. Please, hey, please, Pookie. Can we please do it? The thing was a string? Yes, please, babe. Come on. No. No? I mean, he he loses his head when you fuse him, so he quickly moved to clarify. Pookie, the way you treat the string, the way you treat me with the string, it scares me at times. There's nothing to be scared about, babe. The string is our friend. Now get down, please. He gives you the look that scares you the most. Please don't do this, Pookie. You know I love you, babe. Yeah, you whisper as you gently get into position. But if you're being honest with yourself, you're really terrified. Yasha is good in every other aspect. He showers of you with gifts, cares to your every need. He's a perfect image of a loving boyfriend. But why is he like this when it comes to being intimate? Satisfied with your obedience, he proceeds to wrap the string around your neck. Okay, I'll take Peter instead. Yes. He starts moving behind you. And you can hear him laughing from behind you. But your vision's getting blurry. I never thought of using the string like this. It's perfect. Perfect. Fit around you. Fit, babe. Fit around you, babe. He grunts between movements. I have a confession to make, babe. I've killed you multiple times. Killed you in a couple of lives. I'm sorry about that, my love. And you still want to do that? He finally releases and giggles. From his giggly tone, you can't help but feel that he's not that sorry. Probably not. I'm so glad we have the red stream, babe. It ties us together forever. It's best. You can no longer hear him. Your eyes have rolled back into your head. It's safe to say you're not breathing anymore. Your heartbeat hasn't stopped yet, but if any doctor saw you, they'd probably consider you beyond saving. They'll be mad, babe, but I think I just killed you again. You really can't complain. You're dead. But everything is totally okay after all. We still have the red string. I promise I'll follow you soon.
We met a little too late in this life. But next time, I want to start as childhood friends. And I promise you, you'll love me again!
I could hardly wait. Although he whined increasingly about not being able to see you for most of this life, when you first met, it seems like he was more set on starting over than you imagined. It seems like he took your love and trust just a little too much for granted. If you had been a teeny bit more skeptical about the random stranger worming his way into your life, would this still have happened? You never know. Until next time. Ending 2, taken for granted. Now we're going to pick excitement and anticipation. You heard the legend of the red string that connects soulmates, and your heart beats faster every time you think about it. Could the love of your life be on their side? On your time off, you've tried following the string to see where it leads, but you can never seem to reach the end. It's as if the universe is telling you it's not the right time, or the universe is telling us you don't want this. Still, you're filled with a small feeling of expectation when you look at the string. Just who is on the other side? One other thing changed since that incident. You look tired today. Sticker. You started to receive some cryptic text from an unknown number. You try not to let it get to you, but a shiver runs down your spine regardless. If this is a secret admirer, why don't they reveal themselves? All their approaches wrong, you wouldn't mind meeting someone new. As various thoughts run through your head, the train finally scratches to a halt. Your fellow sardines begin spilling out onto the platform, pushing you through the open doors, just a little too fast. Almost tripping over your own feet, you feel the string pulled. Is Art in the string close? Distracted, you only just able to find your footing when suddenly a shoulder rams into you. Oh, what the heck? Your arms hurt from the collision. A man with dyed hair and piercings. A very handsome man with dyed hair and piercings. A sword on his back. You feel like you've seen this man before. Maybe more than once. Definitely more than once. Has this happened to you more than once? Yes, because we're like a Groundhog Day. I feel like I saw this in a dream. You mutter and he nods wordlessly. It seems that there is now a note in your hand, which you can only assume he gave you. I could help. I swear I've received this note before. The man pulls his hat down, lower in another nod before swiftly turning away, continuing in the opposite direction. After a long day of being encouraged by your Malcolm managing boss, followed by being pushed around in the train station, you seriously doubt your day could get any worse. Oh, it could. But of course it could. Sorry if there's wind damage right now. It's very windy right now, if you can hear it. The red string, which was not taut just moments ago, has now somehow been tangled amongst the feet of countless passersby. You didn't even know the string could get physically tangled like this. Luckily, a pair of strong arms catch you from behind.
Whoa there, huh? You seem a little unsteady on your feet.
It's a super handsome guy. You only see men this good looking on TV. His hair is all white, but rather than making him look old, it complicates and frames his porcelain-like face. It's fortunate that his expression is a little harsh, otherwise he might have looked even more like a doll. You also can't help but notice his adornments. Is that a Rolex? Probably. Surely it must be fake. You never know. You're not an expert, but he appears to be decked out from head to toe in high quality brands or bespoke products. But a lavender suit? Don't diss the lavender suit. Various thoughts flash through your head, and as slender, panelist-like fingers grip your shoulders gently but firmly. Your eyes are suddenly drawn to your own hands. The red string is twisting and turning itself around your finger, reeling itself in. Unbelievably, the shortened red string is now pointing you directly to this man. Is this fate, or... You instinctively freeze for just a moment before finding your words. The man still hasn't let go of you. Oh gosh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You tastelessly brush a strand of hair out of your ear and give a charming smile. Wow, you're super handsome. I've only seen men as handsome as you on TV. The coy light in your eyes sparks the kindling deep in the man's, and you both feel a little fire. You see him bite his lip, subconsciously or not. After a brief pause, you give what you think is a cute giggle. Thank you so much for catching me. The handsome stranger grins more gently this time. His defense seems to calm down for just a moment. You're welcome. As if coming to some unknown agreement, The two of you examine each other without speaking, as if to size each other up. Seriously, thanks. I had a tough day. Some random butthole bumped into me, and things are just... Well, it's been a rough couple of months. What's your name? I'd love to get to know you more. I mean, assuming you're not an axe murderer, lol. Well, about that. Last 2 rounds. He might be, he might. His eyes bulge out at the word axe murder, but Koke recovers and laughs. LOL. One can never be too careful of the axe murders these days. I'm sure you're not one, right? You cock your head in an obvious flirting manner and extend your hand. I'm Wyan, nice to meet you. Ashwa. The pressure's all mine. He smiles and shakes your hand with genuine pleased look. Ashwa. Yes. You call out his name a couple times to remember it, but it seems to have much better effect than you anticipated. He stares at you like a puppy in love, smitten. Oh, you feel that you might have the upper hand here. We don't know yet. I'm seriously so grateful, Yasha. You wonder if you could invite him to coffee. It's not often that you see a man of his level on the street. Even if it ends up going nowhere romantically, you think it might be worth getting to know this man as a friend. The red string seems to be curling around you in begging you to carry out your emotions. Invite him for coffee, yes. This is a little son, but could I treat you to some coffee? His eyes open wide. You could tell he's definitely was expecting an invitation from you. He stutters for a moment, biting his own tongue. Your laugh at his dorky mistake. Is this man the clumsy type? Oh, he's just going, wait, it's gonna work this time? He might just be a little cute. Oh no, are you okay? A not so subtle body touch. He put an arm on his shoulder and used the other to brush hair away from his face, getting a better view of his mouth. He's blushing. He likes you. You can already tell. Why are you so good at this suggestion thing? It feels like you're tapping into something unknown power you never knew you had until now. I'd like that very much. Entranced, he subconsciously offers a hand out to you. You take his hand on your in your own smoothly, and the two of you walk to a local coffee shop. Is he familiar with the neighborhood? Probably because he's been stalking us. Ashwa seemed to know exactly where to take you. Tugging away in the whiny alleyway, a cozy little calf beckons the two of you with a warm light and the wafting fragrance of coffee beans. A welcome and somewhat out-of-place experience for this time of night. The two of you seat yourselves. The waiter comes around to take your orders. I'm so glad you took the initiative this time. This time? It's nothing. He smiles extremely wide. It reminds you of a crocodile. I'm Asha, you know. We're actually soulmates. We lived countless lives together, traveled countless planes, had children together. Went childless by choice, then had children again. I remember the first time you kissed me during the Ming Dynasty. Okay, so we kissed him in the Ming Dynasty. Was that the first time we met too? The sweetest kiss. The plum blossoms blooming around us in your father's courtyard. So we were related. After that, every time Meepo tried to feed me the soup of oblivion, I found my way around it. I knew I had to come back to you. I lied on the string to find you. Soulmates. It just took me a little longer to find you than usual this time. He cracks a smile that seemed heartbroken. But now, I'm finally found you in this life. You keep slipping your a drink and saying, but you fuzzily realize the conversation has spiraled into something weird, into really weird territory. Ah, he's sweet. He may be misled, but it seems like his heart in the right place. Could you really be soulmates? It's getting late. Could I see you home? Sure. He sees you home. He walks you home and everything seems normal. I'll message you later. And we don't even go acknowledge that. Wait, we didn't even give him a phone number this time. Crap. It's now the middle of the night, but you find yourself a little hungry. Sparing yourself the internal lecture of how you should try to cook more and eat healthier, you silently pull on your coat and get ready to go. You're still wearing pajama bottoms, but you're pretty sure the convenience store employees have seen you in everything except your underwear. Day outfits, work outfits, pajamas, you name it. I feel like I wouldn't stop there so often if it wasn't so convenient. Har har. You laugh eternally at your own lame pun as you start your late night track to 7-Eleven. After what feels like eternity, you finally reach the convenience store by your apartment. I'm so tired, but I should really stop in and pick something up to eat. The fridge is empty. I knew I should go on shopping instead of doom scrolling all Sunday. As you browse aisles mindlessly in search of a snack, you see a different type of snack. It's the same man who gave you his number in the subway station. What does he want from you? Is he interested in you? Maybe. It doesn't seem like he's your stalker, but you can't know for sure. You find yourself in a stare down with him until he finally averts his eyes. This is going to be long. What do you want to talk about? What do you know I want? What? Why would I want to talk with you? I'm having the time of my life. Okay, I'm going with that one. Oh goodness. Seems he already gone to you. Well, if by chance you change your mind, I'll be here. Next time. Okay, thanks. The man pulls his hat lower and nods as he rushes off. You check your phone. That's my babe. I love you. I love you too. Wait, who is this again, LOL? You already know, babe. You giggle and shrug. It feels like you've forgotten something, but it can't wait. It can wait until you get home. If you remember. It's like, we're not even questioning how he got our number this time. Following back home, your bed is calling your name. Without changing clothes, you collapse on the top of the covers to scroll your phone for a while to decompress. You crack open the convenience store bento you purchased and start chowing down. Didn't your mother tell you not to eat while laying down? Nom nom nom. Like, nope. On the bed. Gross. Don't judge me, self. As you scrumptiously chew. This is so good seeing you today. You drop your chopsticks. It lands on the bed and leaves a little stain, but you have more important things to address. Oh, it must be Joshua. Wonder how he got my number. How did you get my number? I have my ways. You can't run from me. We belong together. I really think you should open yourself up to the possibility of being with me. Well, last time we were with you know. You won't know how good it is to be unless you try. We are tried, but we're gonna do it anyway. Because we're doing ending free this time. I could show you what you want to see and take you where you want to be. Safe and sound? You know it? Yeah, LOL. That song is like a decade old now. Like, old like me. Wait, how old are you? Without, although he's clearly unhinged, you somehow enjoy texting with him. As long as he doesn't make things too unpleasant with you. You try and reason with yourself. But deep down, you can sense that he's hiding something dark. I'll be okay. Right? Yeah, we'll totally be okay. Last two endings didn't teach us a lesson. You decide to show you a shower and get ready for bed. Regardless of what happened today. As a corporal wage slave, you still need to go into work and work the next day. And the day after. And the day after that. And the day even after that. Thinking about work, your recent human interactions could disappear from your mind as existential dread lures you into restless sleep. Next week, new you. Or so you'd like to think. It wasn't just the same thing, day in and day out. Day in and day out, day in and day. You have a paper cut. Didn't you have a paper cut last week? Or was that years ago? Or was it 2 times that we had a paper cut? The days seem to be blending into each other. I have a work meeting. The string, my finger. The train comes to a stop, and you keep repeating several things in your head. You scoop down again to examine the first aid supplies. Unlike last time, you don't feel the presence of anyone behind you. He isn't here this time. What the heck are you talking about? Last time he was here. Now you sound crazy. Right as you're incredibly lost, new sounds grab your attention.
Babe.
Why in? You spin around.
What's a coincidence?
I didn't think I'll see you today. Again. Liar. He comes to see you every day. You look up at him. He's just as devilishly handsome as ever. You feel like the exact situation has happened before. Twice, actually. Just like this, you were looking for ointment. Wasn't that today, though? And the day, if we're in Groundhog Day. You can't remember this having happened in the past. You're pretty sure it's been years since you last had a paper cut. Why do you even eat this garbage? Garbage? You should come over to my place. I'll whip you up some Michelin star level stuff in minutes. You should come over to my place. I'll whip you up some Michelin star level stuff in minutes. What? Then something about being a chef in your previous life. Yeah. Something like that. You show off. Where is this coming from? This is the only second week since man began full-fledged stalking you. But it already feels like you had this exact conversation at least 2 times. How do you know? Are you starting to remember? Yasha puts both hands on his mouth in shock. He looks like he's about to cry. Why in? Please, tell me you remember. You snort and casually read the back of the ointment on sale. No antibiotics properties, damn. Oh no. Did you get hurt? You whip around as Yasha swiftly grabs and holds your wrist, inspecting your hand for damage. Did he know where you were injured ahead of time? Or is he just guessing? Oh, no. You can't get hurt. Your body's too precious. Every inch of you is my treasure. Then why did you, R.I.P. me twice already? In this life, and in every life. I highly doubt that. He pauses.
You know I would give you the moon and the stars if I could.
So would Peter, but Peter won't, try choking me to death. At least I don't think so.
You just need to trust me.
His facial expression takes a jarring turn. He cracks his head to the side like a horror movie mannequin. Thankfully, it doesn't look like anything too dislodged or broken in his neck, but the angle is still unnerving.
And I need you to not betray my trust.
To not betray? Nice split infinitive. Do you really think I've not lived enough lifetimes to pick up on you ridiculing me for grammar? Ridiculing you? You walk towards the counter, Asha until I think you just take things way too personally. Do you know how many languages I speak? I speak them all. Really? Did you speak every single language? I'm gonna say I highly doubt it. Unless you remember it from every single lifetime. All of them. Gibberish. Like, every single one, because, I can name some that are probably, not much people know about, and it'll be even harder for you to learn. The convenience store clerk starts scanning your items, silently giving Asha the side eye. And a lot of them are, like, I know a lot of Native American ones are dying out, sadly. You try not to react, but the edges of your lips curl up at the sight of the clerk just calling out Asha's bullcrap. I don't really give a crap about how many languages you speak. After paying your items, you exit the convenience store. Asha follows. Although you want to ignore him, he's not going away anytime soon. If you smoke, you'd love to pull out a cigarette and start smoking it to calm your nerves, like a cool protagonist of a gritty film. And I don't smoke though. But you don't smoke. So you just settle in digging around in your plastic bag for a convenience store before finally deciding to speak. You stare at him dead in the eyes. Ashwa? I get the red string thing, but I get the soulmate thing. But why are you stalking me? Isn't there a better way? You're not torturing the both of us like this. Then what would you have liked me to do? Ask me out like a non-yandere? Okay, wait, no, we're at the yandere. I'm sorry. I just couldn't, because he's a yandere. I couldn't find you. His expression is pleading, begging. He looks at if not being able to find you was the end of the world for him. I haven't had this much trouble finding you in forever. Every single lifetime up to this one, as long as I followed the red string, I could find you. I could literally follow you to the ends of the world, Earth. In fact, I did one time back in the day. But as soon as I opened my eyes in this life, I knew something was wrong. The red string just sort of faded off after a certain point. Do you have any idea how terrified I was that I lost you forever? Maybe we have two soulmates, that's why. His eyes take on the crazy light again. Although you're morbidly curious, you expect you to let him ramble on too long already. As usual, I worked up building up my wealth, my prestige, preparing a house and home for you. For us. So you could perhaps imagine how much of a relief it was when I finally started seeing the other end of the string again. It must have been after my accident. Yes, exactly. I looked it up. And you know, I don't feel comfortable unless I know everything about you. In every lifetime. I'm so sorry that you had to go through all that. The accident and the recovery. I'm so sorry that you had to go through all that. The accident and the recovery, especially without me. But I'm here for you now. And I'm ready to be with you. Forever. ... You really don't know how to respond. He smirks. Take your time. But not too much. I really attempted to start over. You have the sinking feeling that you don't want to know what he means by starting over. We don't want to know. We already don't. We already know. He takes the plastic bag from you, smoothly opens and applies the ointment and band-aid to your finger in one fell swoop, even giving it a little blow at the end, as if blowing away any pain. He seems to be in the spirit's hand with these things. Sorry for not suspecting it first, but I want you to do. I want to do it for you, like always. He looks wistful. Think of happier times you can't remember, or so you respect. Did I really tell you I was a doctor before? It was after the lifetime where our daughter died of the plague. We're learning a lot of stuff from every ending. Yeah, because last ending we found out the daughter died from the plague. Yeah, I think you might have told me about that at some point. Maybe. It gives you your hand a gentle squeeze before releasing it reluctantly and taking a step back. Always, I'll leave it for tonight, but I just want you to know.
Regardless of whatever you do, wherever you go,
Whoever you talk to, you
are mine.
and always will be.
There is no
Such thing as escape.
you will be with me in life or death.
Oh yeah, are we going back to this ending too?
I can make your life
Living hell or a heaven on earth.
It's up to you to decide which one. But you must make your mind up quickly.
Yeah, last time we were going for being your girlfriend and you kinda went psycho on us.
I tire.
I'm waiting.
Asha's words echo in your head as you stumble your way home. You can't remember how you got back. By the time you came into your senses, you were already brushing your teeth in preparation for bed. What the heck was that all about? What is he demanding from you? What did he mean about no escape? And starting over? Was he being serious? Yeah, he is. What the heck did he mean by starting over? Well, ending 2, we could revert back to ending 2 and find out what he means by starting over. Is he going to kill you if you take too long to decide whether you love him or not? Ending 1, yeah. Ending 1, too. But you just met 2 weeks ago. Met a week ago. I thought that was 2 weeks. At least in this lifetime. In this life, crazy. You spit out the toothpaste foam, and everything melts into gray as you mentally prepare yourself for work the next day. In their exhausting week, when was the last time you took PTO? Personal leave of absence? I should try to finish my accident rehabilitation faster. After taking so much time to recover from the accident, your month-long period of hospitalization, you feel guilty trying to submit time for mental health day. Am I working myself to death? You mumble dramatically. But you know you can keep going. It could be worse. Much, much worse. These days, the red string is tugging at you more and more urgently. Have you made up your mind yet? He's still messaging you. Damn. He even started coming to your work. You made it clear to him that you're really uncomfortable with this, but he still shows up. Every time he does, the evil grunt in his eyes gets sharper and sharper. It seems he knows the CEO of your company. At this point in time, you don't even question how or why. At least you haven't been forced to go to the company dinner, or with him as a guest or client. Your coworkers and office receptionists all assume you're dating. Gross. No way in heck would I ever date my stalker. Damn. No, not even knowing what to say, you begin repeating yourself, both verbally and in your head. Your thoughts are going round and round, circling like a washing machine. Did you make it home safely? After an exhausting day, you're finally home. You dance around the fridge, front of your fridge. You actually went grocery shopping on the weekend. Now you don't need to go to the convenience store. But how will you meet up with it? He once again, as the stabbing headache rears its ugly head for a moment. Who? Yasha insisted on escorting you to the grocery store, so you end up letting him push the cart while awkwardly trying your best to ignore his presence. Life with a stalker is hard. Oh wait, before I go sleep, I should text the number I got on the subway. The blue-haired guy's number. What was that all about? Maybe later. Maybe I'll try the number later. Tired from everything that transpired during the day, you lay your head down to rest. Your dreams are filled with twisting scenarios and haunting memories of getting lost in places that are most nostalgic but just a little off. From the far, you could hear a warped male voice laughing, but you can't tell where it's coming from. Really, everything fades into black in your dreams as well. Another tiring day of work. It's been several weeks since you first encountered with Yasha. You've been waking up in cold sweat these days because he's making his intent more and more obvious. It starts small, but things have been escalating more and more as the days pass. First your work, then all of your outings. Despite your best efforts, he managed to barge his way into all aspects of your life. You've been gathering evidence to report it to the police, but now that many outsiders have witnessed you together, you feel it may be treated as a domestic dispute versus an actual crime. If you take it to authorities at the stage, they won't do anything about it. The night after night, he texts you. We need to be together. There's no reason for you to keep rejecting me like this. Everything I do is for you. YN. Why don't you understand? Could we just be friends? I don't want to be friends. I want to be lovers again yesterday. We need to go back to the way things were. We need to make things right. This is the way that someone who loves another person would act. Shut up. I need to see you in person. If you really love me, then no, respect my wishes. Fine. I knew you'd come to your senses. Wait for me. I'm coming. Oh God, he's coming. What do I do? What do I do? Run home. Oh yeah. Grab anything you could use. Run home. I can't stay here. Before your brain comprehends what's happening, your feet have already carried you out the door. The cell phone be damned, as long as he can't catch you. After sprinting at top speed for several minutes, you somehow find yourself in the station. Panting, you slow down, stopping for a moment to catch your breath. Where do you think you're going? How did he get here so quickly? You left before him, and you thought that you ran straight here, though you didn't have a destination in your mind when you left. The damn work committee led you here subconsciously. But somehow he still beat you to it. Stay away from me, you psycho. There's no one here but the two of us, my love. My love. This is it. There's no one here in the subway station except the two of you now. There's the station master's office nearby, where the station master could be on duty, should be on duty at this time. But for some reason, it took all the lights. It's like the lights are off and the office closed. This is a moment of reckoning. How do you face him? Embrace him. You run up to him with your arms spread and just embrace him. Fiercely, with passion. For your own life's sake. Well, I give up. I accept you. What? He freezes, seriously taken back. He suddenly changed. The heart seems to truly unexpected for him. I realize I can't get away from you. I don't love you now, but I'm sure you know. He suddenly agrees with your confession. There's no way hasn't picked up on your rejection up to now. But I can learn to love you. Please don't kill me. Please. You pitiful beg to be spared. Seconds drag like on like minutes. You can barely hear anything over the sound of your own heartbeat. Then very hesitate, he pulls an arm around you as well. Good. You're terrified of him, but you have no other choice to obey. You realize there's no escaping from him except by acceptance. Luckily, he treat you well, though he keeps you in short leash and limits your time with friends and family. Monitoring your social media like a hawk, apart from forced romance with him, all is good. Over time, you even start to feel genuine affection for him. Ending 5, tight leash. So I'm going to end it here for today. If you like my content, please subscribe, like the video, help out, and comment down below. Because the only reason I'm going to end it today is because this video ended up already an hour and 30 minutes, and I only did 3 endings out of 12. So I'm going to split it into 3 or 4 videos.